Hello, my name is Saeem Nasir, and this is a video report on my progress regarding scraping data from parkmedinet.com. This website contains information regarding all the brand names and generic name for the medicine that have been registered in Pakistan. So first of all, let me discuss the URL format for the list that contain all the generic names. The URL was something like that, with this X representing uh, character A to Z. Every page, if for example, if we have this X equal to A, then it will contain a list of all the medicine generic name that are starting from A. Next, let's discuss the format of URL for the brand names. It is somewhat similar to that for generic name, with one change of trade over here, you can see. And next we have 3x over here, that are the three terms that we have to uh, put by ourselves in our scrapper. First of which is x, which is same as in the previous case, from A to Z, alphabetically ordering the list of brand names. And next we have this page and x. Here this x can be anything from 0 to 9, as further, the brand names were divided for each alphabet into pages. Next, the last X over here, it just a don't care and have no use until so far, according to my analysis. Okay, next, the tools I'll be using here to scrap the data that I have used is, first of all, I use Fizzler to get all the HTML pages and store them on my local machine. Because it is way faster than Selenium to open up a page, which opens up a page in a browser, and it takes too much time. So to getting all the pages on my machine, I use Fizzle library. Next, when I have got all the pages required in on my machine, then to extract data from them, I use Selenium, as Selenium provides a very easy and efficient way to get data based on certain attributes, like that we can extract data using ID or XPath, etc. Okay, so this is a picture of all the files that I have extracted for generic names, all the pages on my local machine. Actually, I got 28 files, and there were total 1103 generic names. So now we have a count that 1103 generic names have been registered in Pakistan. Next, what we are to extract from each of these files. Each file contains a link to each of generic name detail page, which has this format. Here the ID can be any number. So we are to extract from every page the link, especially the ID part, so we can make a hit to the server against this ID and get the detail page for every generic name medicine. So next step was to extract every link and then store it to a database table, which I did. And here's a look after of my query result. After storing all the generic names and their part of the URL that we require in a relational database. Okay, this is a directory structure of all the files with the brand name. So now when I have got all these on my local machine, I counted them, and there were almost 9,532 brand names that have been registered in Pakistan. And from every of this page, we were to again extract a URL representing ID for each detailed brand name page on the server. And also I stored them on the database, and here's a query screenshot that I have extracted all of them from the HTML files and stored into my database. It took quite a lot of time to get all these links into the database, but however, my scrapper quietly did a fine job, and there were not many exceptions. or error or any irregularity in the data. So far the data is almost accurate. So these are all the scrapped and stored detail pages that is making a hit, taking a URL from the database and making it to the server using Fizzler and getting all the pages and storing them in appropriate directory structures. So I have now got all the detail pages as well for all the brand names and the generic names from the underlying website. Okay, next part now is to get details from each brand name detail page. And that is this web page that is being shown in the browser. I will be using Selenium to first extract the brand name, next the amount and salt that it uses, and the manufacturer name. So far the only concern over here is the medicines that are made up of multiple generic name combination. So now next step would be to extract the detail of each brand name and store it into database, and then further decide which of the data we are wanting and which we are not wanting. For example, like this page, we got trade name Pacimol, which has a generic name paracetamol 500 mg. So this is the data we want. However, in case of the medicine and tablets that are made of multiple salts, we have to skip through that data uh, for our first version of the application that I am going to develop to be accurate. Thank you.